Oh, oh, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Congrats to Fantasy on first, Book on second, Devin on third, and thank you so much, Book, for the 26 months of subscription. Holy cow. Been back at it for over 2 years now. Not as often as I'd like, but I'm trying to change that. We're trying to get the Saturday night beer and steer going where Um, it's not necessarily gonna be driving so much. Like right now, we're playing 7 Days to Die, so I'll be steering my character while drinking beer. So call that beer and steer. Uh Man, a lot has happened since the last time we hung out. See, we had I think it was Martin Luther King Day was the last time I streamed, and then right after that, I started planning for the winter weather storm that we had coming in. And then I worked that following weekend. Um, I drove a snowplow on Saturday, and then I worked in our emergency operations center that Sunday and Monday. Then I had off Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I went back in Thursday and worked the operations center there again. And then I ended up doing a water delivery for one of the smaller towns. One of their main water lines broke, and they were without water for a little bit. So we went and took 2 pallets of 1 gallon jugs of water to them. Uh, so yeah, it's been a pretty eventful week. Yep, Devin, it is time for the Tuca movie. Make sure everybody's down in the day room here at the Looney Bin so we can all watch the Tuca movie. But thanks for coming on back and checking out what we got going on today. And this is what we're building. It's been in my backlog. Apparently, it's a retired item. I was on Carrot's stream earlier, and he's already built it. Um, but he looked it up online and saw that it was retired. But I was going through my backlog of stuff that I had, and I wanted to do something small because I also wanted to play a little video game on stream since I didn't get to Saturday night. So we're gonna play a little ranch sim after we get done building this. But we're gonna do this retired set here. The farmer market van. I saw it just was like the carrot van. So, but how's everybody else been? My daughter's been missing out on school because it's been closed since last Monday. I know some of her friends took off the Friday before. I was like, there's no sense to take off the Friday before. It wasn't even going to start flurrying until like 7 p.m. Oh. And then it actually didn't even really start until like 10 p.m. And we had 3 inches of snow Friday night, which then turned into sleet early Saturday morning, and we got about 3 inches of sleet Saturday. And then it turned back to snow Saturday night, and we got another inch or 2 inches of snow. So we got somewhere between 7 and 9 inches of snow and sleet mixture, which now our driveway's still just a sheet of ice. After the stream today, is because it's going to get up to above like 55 today. So I'm gonna go out there with some more salt and throw down and try and get some more of that cleared up and get a shovel and try and clear the driveway. That's after. That's a future me problem. So it's a small set, 310 pieces. We got 3 bags. Uh, Trail's on a 7 stream streak. Congratulations, Trail. Fantasy's on a 5 stream streak. Congratulations, Fantasy. So if you've had winter weather in your area recently, hopefully you're doing good. You're staying warm. Um, our neighbor across the street, they haven't been living in their house for about 2 years now, and the gentleman came back a couple weeks ago because he was going to get the tree trimmed in his front yard. So he was looking at it and talking with the contractors and stuff. And I had made mention that uh, I was cutting down one of my trees and I was using it for firewood. And he goes, "Oh, well, if you need firewood, I've got a whole bunch of it right here. You can have it. Otherwise, it's not going to get used because we're not at home anyway." So I went and I grabbed about probably 200 to 300 pounds worth of firewood from him, chopped it up, and my family was burning that while we were going through our winter storm. And the wife said it was the coldest day. I think it was Tuesday, where it didn't get above the single digits. But she was freezing in our back office here where we do our Legos and stuff because the fire in the fireplace was going so well that the entire house was at roughly about 76 degrees, so the heater wasn't kicking on. But this back office here is sealed off from the rest of the house, so unless the heater kicks on, no heat gets back here. So she had to have her little space heater going on 24/7 back here. But here's our little marketplace farmer guy. Sit him right there while he watches us build his little marketplace in his van. And we have a Timber in chat for those playing the Pokemon game. Effective balls are mock balls and nest balls. And I believe that the little guy that we just built, his name is Horus. So he's a named Lego minifigure. We got a shovel and it looks like a pitchfork. Here it is. Excuse me. Got to muck them stables somehow, right? Let's do it with a pitchfork. And a shovel. Quit moving your arm, Horace. There we go. We got a pitchfork and a shovel now for Horace. Now he's going to fall forward, so we got to lean back. Oh, too far back. There we go. Timer ball reminder. Yeah, so needless to say, my family stayed warm. Maybe not the wife in the back office. For the most part, the family stayed warm. Now, the GFS model is showing another severe winter storm coming for President's Day weekend. But that's a GFS model. I don't put too much stake in it. It's hardly ever correct. If it had been the European model, I'd be a little upset because the European model usually predicts pretty well severe weather in the south when it comes to the winter weather stuff. It's usually, which is weird that the European model is better than the American model. But hey, I guess you can't be good at everything all the time. I would like to be wrong about my job 50% of the time and still keep it. Yay, we're growing carrots. bloop, bloop. I mean, I get they can't really control the weather, the weathermen anyway, weather people. And predicting winter weather down here in the south is very difficult. Still, I'm hearing some like medieval music. I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from. It's my phone. Hey, I caught the timber. Right. These pieces remind me of the pieces from Battleship. Ah, it's corn stalk. Cool. Afraid. Oh yeah, yeah. Right. I went to scroll the mouse so I could change the page, and it doesn't really work if you're not using digital um, directions. Yes, thank you. Don't me much. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Oh, that was supposed to go. Don't impress me. Oh, they're grapes. Please, just in case. No, no. Won't fit on there. I would play some 7 Days to Die like we've been playing, uh, my friends and stuff. However, I don't want to advance time too much because we do have to prepare for the horde. Uh, I'll try and hopefully I'm feeling good this Saturday, and I can stream some 7 Days to Die this Saturday. Yeah, I was not feeling all that great on Saturday. And then yesterday was horrible playing 7 days because we just kept getting slaughtered. Oh yeah, right. Keep me mid. Oh, how's my day going? Only got 4 more F1 cars to get. Sweet. My day's going pretty good. Hopefully your day's going well as well. Well as well. Oh, I like this. Told me what to do. You can't go. You just pray for go down a hill. Pray a flower pot falls from a windowsill. In the head, I'd like to never just know wherever. Aston Martin, Mercedes, Williams Racing, McLaren F1. We are you going to get the big Williams version too? The big Williams Racing from was it was it 88 or 89, I think? His and her tattoo. We get all those at Legoland. Cool. Don't have a Legoland anywhere near us, so. Out running down a hill. Oh, it's a fire hydrant. Knock you in the head like I'd like to. Or maybe it's just a water pump. Yeah, it's just a water pump. It made it red like a fire extinguisher. Never come true. Just know wherever you are. I pray for you. Pray. Oh, these are bell or some type of pepper. Whether it be Basset peppers or bell peppers, they're peppers. That was true. I could wash my car in the rain, change my new guitar strings. Turn. Probably not going to get the Audi F1 or the one from the Formula One movie. No? Why not? We got a Pokemon incoming, so get your quick balls ready. Or as my good friend Wargaming says, brace your balls. And we have a Bidoof. It's a plump mouse Pokemon. Effective balls are just the basic ball. Because you're already going to have 10 F1s. So, have more F1s. All the F1s. My tire, my stereo wire. In the sky, just get on my. Oh, there's a big. All right, there's the garden built. There's our little garden where we can grow our carrots. Look at Devin dropping in on it, 44.23. Counting the assholes in the room. I'm definitely no. What set is that? It's 6345. It's the farmers market van. There we go. Oh, it's not taking up the entire screen. All right. Now time to build the van. Hey, Devin, we caught the Bida. Or Baidu. All right. She's got blue hair. Book says she can't wait for her hair to turn white or gray so she can dye it all kinds of different colors. Maybe she'll dye it blue like this little lady here. Unfortunately for her, I'm pretty sure I have more gray hair than she does. Okay, where'd her legs go? There they are. I was about to say, she's like Lieutenant Dan. She ain't got no legs. We'll put him right here with his little garden. We'll set her here so she can watch us build her car. We need this. One of these. One of these. And one of those. Stick them all in like so. Ta-da! I had to readjust the music, so if the music's too loud, please let me know. These dogs put a sign on the roof. I don't think it goes up. Come home, Cadillac. Gave all the cows away. Only horns around here today. One's up on the grill. The Genuine 59 Coupe de Ville. Yeah, the cows come. Yeah, maybe that did go down a little. Have it down on the lower. It's just Really top heavy. All over. Well. On my back. What's up, Natty? How are you doing? Sweet, sweet. What you getting into today there, Natty? Working? Nothing yet, just been laying in bed. Having a little lazy day, huh? Call me Mister. The whole world called me Hey. You gonna be able to play some 7 days this afternoon, evening, whatever? Might not till late. Okay, dope. We definitely need to find something more defensible. Well, there's some shotgun weeklies in the box that you haven't read yet. So I know there's at least two. There might be four in there. I don't know how many you need, but yeah. Have you not checked the box? We keep telling everybody to check the box. Make sure you've read all the magazines. Well, I guess read all your magazines. Yeah, I keep seeing them in there. I was so mad last night. I made a tier 2 hunting rifle, and then I got two more Rifle World magazines that allowed me to make tier 3 hunting rifles now. But I already used up the parts for the tier 2, so I'll look again when we log on later, but I could have swore they were in there. Maybe you did read them and I hadn't checked back. I did get back to the base before y'all did. And that's when I checked. Send me to hell in New York City, it'd be about the same thing. The scope on the hunting rifle, though, looks stupid. Couple tickets all inclusive down in Cancun. I couldn't get my money back, so I'm in. Hey, I'm getting drunk on the plane. All right, for those playing the Pokemon, get your quick balls ready. Pokemon inbound. We have a Sheldon. Effective balls are Geo balls and Magnet balls. I can't stay up too late tonight and play because I got work tomorrow. And 4 o'clock is just too daggum early sometimes. Yes, the wife, it's too daggum early anytime. Okay. Hey, I caught Shieldon. My way home, I'll bump this seat right up to first class, so I can drink that cheap champagne out of a real glass. Up and tell her kiss my. Hey, drunk on a plane. See, to me, these doors are too far back. Because in theory, you have to open the door, then come in, and then go around, and then sit down. I would much rather have the doors up here. That way, you open the door, get right in. You don't have to finagle your way around. Okay. in the baggage claim. Right now, I'm drunk on a plane. Oh, how nice of my Discord to let me know that I'm live almost an hour after I went live. A little late there, Discord. $17 token gas to the county fair. Amazon has decided that we just need all the country songs today. Perfect. Get it. I mean, I like country music, but I kind of figured it would do like a little diverse. Get it down to New Orleans. Gotta have a brush guard, keep them kids away from the carrots. Just run them kids down so they can't get the carrots. I'll protect the carrot. On the bag tree. Hey, the barbecue thing in my white t-shirt. She's chilling in that. Heart, don't forget. I said, heart, don't forget. Like that. So I say, where's his body? I'm lurking in this one guy's stream. His name is Bookie22. He's got a solid black cat that he's playing with right now. But I met him in what's his name? Chris McBricker, his stream the other day. Come to find out that he was the bartender in Al Udeed when I was deployed to Al Udeed back in WW now. 08, 09. So I was there from September of 08 till December, no, September of 08 to January of 09. And he was there from December of 08 to May of 09. And I was like, that's really cool. Well, then I was watching his stream. I think it was Sunday. And as soon as I saw him, I was like, oh my God, I remember him now. Here's our carrot boy. He's our customer, bought a carrot. At least he didn't buy any carrot seeds. We gotta be. Dear agony. Anyway, so I met him in Chris McBricker's stream, and then the day when I was doing the water transport, um, the guy that I was actually riding with, he was the driver. I was rider. Um, he was actually stationed at Little Rock Air Force Base the same time frame that we were, and they were having a rash of thefts in base housing from the contractors that were building the new houses and some of the officer kids. And so security forces was going around inspecting houses and stuff, checking locks to make sure that all the locks were working the way they were supposed to, if they need to be updated or anything like that. And the guy that I was riding with was the one that actually came to our house and uh, had a little talk with my wife about the locks and everything. And my wife told him in no uncertain terms that they would basically need to bring a coroner to the house to pick up the person. And the guy's like, I'll pretend I didn't hear that. And we were talking about that on the road trip. He goes, oh my God, I remember that. I love your wife. Everybody seems to love my wife. Carrot wants to be just like my wife, not give two shits about what people think. Flipper. Step 45. I got it. Tells me nothing to do with it. Just grab it. Eat that. Waste of a step. Why not tell me to grab it and put doors on it? I think I put a sticker on here. Get no stickers. Oh, ain't no stickers in there. That's a second set that I've gotten that didn't come with stickers. I just checked both books twice. No? Alright, chat, we're going to have ads in a couple minutes. The ads are 3 minutes long. We do it once per hour to minimize the interruptions to the stream and to get rid of the pre-rolls. That way when people come in to the channel, they just get to see the Tuca movie. The ads do help keep the platform free for those that don't want to pay for subscriptions or Twitch Turbo. If you do have Twitch Turbo or a subscription, you don't get ads. However, if you know, don't go out to buy the subscription or anything. It's not required. I will not be building during the ads. Almost said building during the stream again. So you won't miss anything if you don't have a sub or Twitch Turbo. Now, when I'm gaming, you might miss some content, but otherwise, we'll be here. I'll be gathering parts for the next few steps. We'll be conversing with the chat. In the meantime, just make sure you go to do some self-care. Go get you some water, get you a snack, maybe even use the restroom, because we've been here for an hour. And we'll see you after the ads are over. I made that mistake one time saying I don't build during the stream. I only build during ads. I can buy a wedding band. He ain't worth a lick. Yep. Hey, I caught the Magikarp. I didn't even see the Magikarp pop up. Gonna make that boy someday. Alright, we are in ads. Let's observe chat in its natural habitat. In the wilds of Tuca's Lego City, a rare Shieldon appeared, prompting a frenzied catch attempt with Ultra Balls. The chat ecosystem buzzed with reminders to stay active for Poke Day. Just as quickly, a slippery Magikarp flopped into view, only to be snagged by our adept builder. Ads loom on the horizon like a distant storm, but loyalty to the channel is rewarded with uninterrupted play. Alright, we'll grab the parts for the next few steps while we are in the ad break. Need those two. And that for that step. Like later on when I'm playing Ranch Sim, not really going to be stopping during the ad breaks. And on Saturdays when I'm doing the beer and steer, unless there is a point where we can do a stopping point, more than likely we won't be. On the pond. Oh, we're back. Oh, let me go back in time. I've been playing this game called King Shot on my phone. It's all right. My alliance right now, though, is hacking our bear trap. Try and get some good rewards. A level 1 raging bear. But welcome back, everybody. Hopefully, you took that time to do some self care. Oh, that's 6, not an 8. Trail with the hype. How you doing, buddy? You ready for some more 7 days tonight? You ready to die at least 7 more times? Nobody saw that. Ah. Ah. There we go. Well, if Mad Dog wants to do another level 5, he can do it by himself. I ain't doing that shit again. That crap was for the birds. Oh, there's my stickers. in our neighborhood. What's going on? Eating chocolate pie. Daddy was going garden. Yeah, that stun stick helped a lot, especially on them big feral uh, juggernauts throwing them rocks at us. Where that the window is this way, the edge on the outside instead of the inside. All right. However, though, now that we have our stickers, little shiny cheese is pretty. Can't believe 20, 20. All right, so for apples it's $3. For carrots it's $4, and for or peppers, I don't know if they're jalapeno or what, but they're $3. All right, there we go. And I went through like 10 more country songs before I found this one. Yeah, I know. Whee! It slides back and forth. There is motion in my garden. I bet you it's that daggone bunny rabbit. There we go. Lost in Let's see here. There is a mod that I can get for it that will send zombies flying when shocked as well. Nice. Send the zombies flying. I couldn't even have pronounced that name on that Pokemon if I wanted to. I mean, we heard this at the start of the stream, but that was an hour ago, though. Too much. I feel that I romance. Good time. All right, step 86. Got it. So if dragon require, hey, what's up, Rosie? If dragon requires uh horses in order to play 7 Days to Die, we can download a mod that will allow us to rescue some horses from a POI, and then we can ride the horses. You just got to make sure you feed them and stuff like that. Sign me up. We need everyone we can get. Only if, people decide to go and take on level 5s. I'm surprised Rosie and Tierney haven't hopped on to play. Because Tierney's thing on Discord for the longest time said waiting for a 7 Days to Die server. Just reinstalled it last night. All right, here we go. Got our little driver there. Can even open the little door. We got our customer here. Got his carrot in hand. And then we have our little farm right here with our little farmer. We got corn and grapes and red peppers. You laughing at? This is really front heavy. It likes to fall down. There we go. I I don't know. Did you buy me the market van? Oh, book says this is what you got me. It was my Christmas present from y'all. All right, don't make fun of my keyboard. It's dirty. All right. We'll turn off our build camera. We're going to bring up branch sim. Firebox. Property. Hey, it's Kevin. There we go. Uh, we'll do the Southwest DLC. I just harvested a bunch of trees, so I'm cutting them up into lumber so we can build our buildings on our farm. So I purchased this one up here. It has 0 trees on it. So I went and bought 10 saplings and I planted them harvested them, and it gave me 18 saplings. And then from that, I just harvested those. No, I harvested those, and then I planted like, there's like 35. I got 35 saplings out of those 18. I'm not quite getting double, but close. But I've built the floor and all these wood stacks here just from trees that I have grown on this property. And if anybody wants to join, let me know and I will share the code to join. I mean, there's not much to really do right now other than I do have some sunflowers that need to be harvested, and we got lumber that needs to be cut from these logs and saplings that need to be replanted. I guess actually I have a lot to do. I need to change my category now. There we go. And I'm staring. I got my little hoopty here. I probably could have a third saw going and still keep up pretty good. But this does plenty. Yeah, so far everything on this farm has been built using trees grown on this farm. I debated on playing the other game because that branch is more established. Uh, there's a whole bunch of different aspects that people would get to see from it because it is so established. But at the same time, there's more to do on this one. On that farm, there's really just sausage making. That's it. There's no building. Um, I mean, there's horse training, I guess, uh, and tending, just regular tending to the farm. Whereas this playthrough, we're building the ranch, so there's more going on than just making a whole bunch of sausage. Oops. Trying to get all my storage built before I start finishing up the rest of the building. That way, if somebody does come on, they're able to store the. Oh wow, I got a bunch out here. All right, so that looks like everything there. Dang it. Hmm. Maybe I should have put the walls up first. There's my prop. So now we won't have the planks falling out of the building now. Starting to actually look like a building now. Right. Oh. That can be stuff. The one time I wish the hitbox was smaller. Coming together. You know what? I wonder if I can do this. Actually, I should only need one in there. Try that. Really? I got that so perfect that I can't build the wall now. How about this? I didn't want to do that. That takes or my bad. It doesn't. All right, hang on. Let me think about what I'm trying to say. Doing that, you lose half your resources. Oh, come on. Still a little off. All right, there we go. All right, hang on one second. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. My buddy called, and I didn't have my work phone on me, so I thought maybe he had called my work phone and didn't get an answer. But he just wanted to chit chat. I'm like, well, I'm in the middle of my stream. He's like, oh, okay. Anyway, so when we destroyed that other um, log rack, we only got back 6 planks from the 12 that we put in there. That's why I really didn't want to do that, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. You can put 42 logs in one of these log racks, but you can put 200 lumber. So I built more log racks in the hopes that I can fit more logs in here. But I have 6 log racks. I'm probably going to use these two over here as log racks as well. That'll be 8 log racks to what's that? 4 lumber racks. Yeah, put these here. That way you can drive in and unload without having to run all around. And I wanted to make sure that you can reach both the saws from all the racks. Oop. Turn off those noise makers. Ah. There we go. And I'll put doors on just to leave them open. And if you're counting, you get 2 boards per log. Which means on 42 logs, you only get 84 boards. And each rack can hold 200. Ah! Kind of like this where you put the studs up. It is weird though that roof piece right there takes 1 board. There we go. There's that done. And we'll start working over here on our greenhouse. This is where we're going to make a lot of money is on our greenhouse. As you can see, it's a pretty decent sized greenhouse. So the most profitable crop to grow in the greenhouse is your grapes. Next most profitable is pineapples. What we'll do is we'll swap out between grapes and pineapples based on how the market's looking. Same with our field right there. Right now it's got sunflowers in it. The next best crop to grow will be corn. So when the market sours on sunflowers, we'll swap over to corn. I wish I could use that log trailer back there to transport all this lumber, but sadly it doesn't work that way. The log trailer is not like the log racks where it can hold both. Hey, I need 5 and I have 5 left in here. Sweet. Nope. I'm not gonna make that mistake again where I'm gonna put down the planters and stuff because I don't want it's gonna make it 10 times harder to do the ceiling here because you'll be putting wood into the planters instead of into the ceiling, and I want to get the ceiling up first. Let's harvest our sunflowers real quick. So the only thing I don't like about the Southwest DLC is while yes, you can own 4 different ranches on here all simultaneously, each ranch only has one garden plot here for, or not garden plot, but one plot for growing crops. And as you can see, it doesn't fill up your harvester, which means it also won't fill up your granaries for your animals. So you will have to purchase food for the animals. Now, the original map for Ranch Sim, it had a large plot like this, then it had a medium plot, and then a small plot all on the same ranch. And you could get a little more than a harvester full of crop. And if you didn't have very many animals, then that would sustain your animals. But if you're like me and you have I think I have 70 head of cattle, 6 horses, and 100 chickens. It don't last very long. It's like when you go buy another trailer. I don't think this trailer is going to hold the rest of what's in the harvester. Nope. I'm going to probably keep this head for another couple of crop runs. Oh, didn't turn back. All right. Also, on the original Ranch Sim map, this dust storm that we have, just change that to thunderstorms and same frequency. Happens at least every day, sometimes twice a day. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll get crops in the ground. Oop, didn't get hooked. Then we'll go into town, we'll grab another trailer, finish emptying the harvester. Can't hardly see crap in this storm. The dust storm makes it really hard to see. The thunderstorm makes it really hard to hear anything. Like if you're in a Discord call with friends, you have to turn down the sound of your game to be able to hear your friends. That's how loud the thunderstorm is. I guess that helps a little bit. Actually, that helps a lot. No, no. I wish you could make bigger plots to farm on. Oh, good. It cleared up. That's me. Oh, it's over here. Now, this plot of land only takes like 18, I think, liters seed. This thing holds 30. So I'll just do that. Now, if you're sitting at like 22 or 24, something like that, like I am right now, you go and put try to add a bag of 10 liters of seed in there. It will take all 10 out of your hand, but it will only put, you know, 6 or 8 into the machine. So if you're above 20, don't add another bag in there. Just be wasting money. Need to buy the fuel trailer and bring out here. We'll fill it up with fuel, then bring it out here. My equipment. I'll fill the tractor up when I go back into town to grab that trailer. But I don't want to have to drive that freaking combine all the way back into town because I think its max speed's 14. Now, I do have a screenshot of me doing 76 in it, but that was downhill with a tailwind. Oh, I forgot about the hump there. Hey, Moto, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a good Monday. Gotta get our trees in the ground too so we can have more lumber. Plant our trees, then we'll go into town. Grab the trailer. Where they're growing while we're in town. all the saplings in the. Not an exact science, but I stand next to this hole and dig and keep my mouse at the same distance. The all the holes should be relatively the same distance. As you can see on that one there, it's a little bit further up, so I must have either moved my mouse or I went too far forward. Be getting a little closer to that side. See here. So it's not exact science, but it's close enough for government work, and I work for the government, so. All right, that should be enough. Comes another dust storm. The only thing I don't like about this game is those dust storms. Or on the other map, the thunderstorm. I don't even know how many holes I dug here. I just dug until I thought it was enough. They'll all get used eventually. Like I said in the beginning, I started out with 10 saplings. That's all I bought. I went to the store, bought 10 saplings, and I have been multiplying ever since. Mainly because, like I said, this ranch here had no trees on it. If I'm not mistaken, on this map, you can cut down any tree. It doesn't have to be on your property, like the original map. But I decided to make it a little difficult on myself and uh, not go and uh, chop down all the other trees on other properties. Mainly because what I'm looking to do with this game is purchase the other ranches for my friends to come on and they can build their own ranch. I mean, each one of these is plenty big enough to do anything you really want to the game. I hate that graphic. Weird, weird stuff. But anyway, like this, I think this is the smallest one you can get. It's 6,000. The other beginner one is 8,000. But I can do pretty much whatever I want to on this size ranch. So I'm not worried about moving to one of the other ones later. And it's not like the different ranches have their own different bank accounts and stuff. They all share the same bank account. So the oil, because there's 3 other oil spots that you can get. There's 5 total in each map. However, 3 of them are locked to the properties that they are on. So you have to purchase those properties in order to use them. And I'm not worried about not getting the money from those because, you know, somebody else is on that land. Because the money's going to go to my account or my game's account anyway. I'll still benefit from it. Really? I missed by 2 and I didn't even count. I was just like, that looks good enough. I just got to dig 2 more holes. I don't even know how many that is. So let's see. There's 5 across, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 50, 53, 55, 56 sapling. So I started out with 10. I'm up to 56 now. All right, let's go to town and grab another harvest trailer and fill this beast up with fuel. Then we'll grab the sports car, go back into town, and we'll grab the pickup truck and the fuel trailer. We can haul fuel back and forth. I don't like the lights when it's not the dust storm. Lights actually seem to make it harder to see. Burn! So y'all saw all those blueprints and stuff that I already have down. So one of those barns is the horse barn. I've got 12 horse stalls slated to go in there. Then I have the cow barn. Uh, then I got the big fence around it. So what's going to happen is I'm going to build a slaughter fence. So all the cows that once I get the number of cows that I want, I'm going to keep like one or two bulls to keep bringing in um, new cattle that I can then turn into sausage. Um, and I'll have a slaughter pen built. That way they can have a place to, get bigger without messing with the rest of my herd. Instead of me sitting there trying to go around and find the ones that I want to slaughter, they'll already be out in the slaughter pen. So like all the calves and stuff, as soon as they're born, I'll bring them out, put them in the slaughter pen, and wait for them to grow up. I want to build a sheep pen as well because I haven't done anything with the sheep in this game yet, and I would really like to try out the sheep. Uh, my buddy Mad Dog has sheep on his ranch, and he shears them every day, and each um, each little square of wool is $48, and the price doesn't change, so you're not worried about the market fluctuating on that. So you can sit there and shear them, just have a boatload of wool sitting there. Wish they had like a wool trailer, like the log trailer, where you can just stack the wool in there, but not yet. I'm pretty sure this game is still in early access. It might. I don't know if it's full release yet. It might be. What I come here to get? Oh, that's right, the harvest trailer. My buddy Mad Dog's ranch, I do all the farming for him, and I think I have 4 harvest trailers there. Basically, once the sunflowers go back up in price on his server, I'm going to sell those 4 trailer loads of sunflowers I have, and then start doing corn while the sunflowers recover. The price recovers. That's why I shouldn't text and drive. I'm all over the road. Yeah, but I'm doing it in a video game, not real life. It's the God. Wasn't paying attention, but I think I'm on the right road. Yep, I am. The bombardier bird. Oh, it's bombird. Bombardiered. Bombardiered. It's a bird. It got away. All right, so the blueprints on the left of your screen there, that's the horse stall and the training paddock behind it. And the one directly in front of us is going to be the cows and the chickens. I'm actually thinking about knocking that fence down that I have the blueprints for right now on the other side of the chicken coop and widen it out and put the sheep pen there. Excuse me. It's the way it's gotta be. We'll leave that trailer right there so the harvester can empty tomorrow. Pull the tractor around. Park it. All right. We also need to build a couple of shelves here. It's under decoration. Yep, there it is. That's close enough for government work. And what we'll do is we'll put ice chests up here full of the different seeds that we'll plant. That way we don't have to keep going back to town every time we need to fill up our seeder here. We'll just have ice chests full of seeds right there. Speaking of ice chest full of seeds, we have an ice chest over here. You bring that over there. Of course, that's just a blueprint, so that's not going to hold our chest right now. There we go. Almost got these doors lined up. Almost. All right. The next thing we were going to do is we were going to go into town and pick up the uh, pickup truck and a field trailer. I know my house is really far away from that over there, but you know what? I kind of want to be away from all my smelly animals. Oh, well, that's what I want. Yeah, got my arm out the window and everything. Heck yeah. Just the good old boys. I know town's to the left, but we're going to take a detour real quick. I'm pretty sure this is the fastest vehicle, but not by much. Station wagon can do 80, and this can do 84. And the station wagon can out accelerate it and has a better fuel capacity. Oh, lordy. That's where I want to turn. Yep. Oh, lordy. Hit that bump in the road and got sideways. Deer. Other deer. Yeehaw. Oh, God. Yep, this is where I want to be. Oh, come on. Let me up there. Come on. Hey, any other day, I'd hit that perfect every time. Whee! Oh yeah, he flaps his arm like a bird. Thing also burns a lot of fuel. There's a hunter. You get your rifle. Once you kill 5 predators with your revolver. We're just gonna slide sideways down that hill. No big deal. Woo! I like the little Toyota. Oh, not cell car. Ooh. However, though, the turning radius on it sucks. Hey, Kevin, yeah. I have the skills. All the driving. And I would just sit here. I drive good. Toxicroak. Timer ball reminder. Okay. 15 seconds. Remember what I said. If the suspense doesn't kill you, nothing else will. Okay. Say Kevin or Rosie, if either one of y'all want to join me, more than welcome to. Anybody, actually, for that matter. If anybody has the game and want to play, just let me know and I'll share the little code. Well, we've got it 60% full. Holds 1,000 liters. I think we had 67 already on the pump, so got almost 700 liters in it now. Which gas was that cheap in real life? Well, no, I guess that's actually more expensive because that's $1 a liter. And it's almost 4 liters to a gallon. Right now it's 2.20 a gallon. This is $4, almost $4 a gallon. 3.80 a gallon, I think. At this rate. I wish it was $1 a gallon. That'd be nice. Really nice. There was one point in time where I actually filled up a vehicle and it was 99 cents a gallon. It's Canadian prices. We're over $1 a liter. Ugh. Oh, that hurts. What are you up to, Kevin? This truck tops out at 75. Whoa! Oh, we just exploded. Wish we would have if this was real. Smacked that RV with our 1,000-liter fuel tanker. I don't know if that's really 1,000. I guess it's 1,000 liter, maybe. About to say, it looks more like 250 gallon. That's also gallon, not liters. So 250 times 4 would be 1,000. Playing Farm Sim on a server. Oh yeah, that RV would have been gone. Oh boy, there's a fence. Woo! Oh, saved it. I don't know where I'm trying to put this. Driving around in circles right now. Yeah, I was thinking 1,000 gallons. I'm like, that's not 1,000 gallon tanker, but it is a 250 gallon tanker, which would be the 1,000 liters. Tree's not quite fully grown yet. So this will either be the cow barn or the chicken coop. This will be the other one, whether it be the cow barn or the chicken coop. I'm thinking about knocking out this fence and expanding over with another barn for my sheep. And then this over here is the horse stables. And I'm probably gonna just go ahead and build another barn right here for the sheep. Then I wouldn't have to break down that fence. Question is, will this granary reach? Should. And yeah, it won't be as big as I'd like it to be, but yeah, it'll reach. The other option is I can knock out this fence and build it over here and have more room. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'll knock out this fence. At least it's just a blueprint. Let's start a ride. Looks like it's pretty straight based on the other one. Actually, I guess I can do Straight enough for government work. Yes, Carrot. This game again. Except now we're in the southwest with dust storms. Why won't it connect? Why won't it? That's weird. Well, let me add on more middle sections. Oh, it just turned green. All right, so why wouldn't it turn green earlier? I guess I'll just have a bigger sheep barn than I wanted. Oh well. This little section is not going to matter that much because the sheep will still be able to access whatever food is over here. So, sharpens axe. Bring it on, Carrot. I need all the lumber. Well, I don't want to clip that way. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep saying. Minute. I don't know how I'm going to fix that. I don't want to go on. One, two, three, four, five, 17. You know what? Right. Like I did originally. Three, four, five, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18. 18. Four, 5, 13, 14, 17, 18. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 18. Ah, there we go. Uh, Eric's sharpening his axe, but I haven't received any notification that he wants to join. All right, hang on a second. We got problems. Fence is sinking. There we go. Two, three, four, five, 8, 17. There we go. There we go. I didn't realize you could actually do that. I just thought I'd give it a whirl and see. And yep, you can actually make the fence slowly step up. See how I got it just slightly higher than the last one? Because the ground has a slight incline here that I didn't notice till I started building the fence. But I was able to get the fence to move up gradual incline. And then I got it coming back down. Meet up with this fence. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize I could actually do that. All right, so this is going to be the sheep barn. And we got it hooked up with the granary and the windmill here when we get those built. Looks like our trees are ready. Carrot. My trees are ready for cutting. Where are you at to come cut the trees? Yep, 100%. Wow, that one dropped 3 saplings and the tree fell on my head. That one dropped 1. So see, I'm not quite getting 2 per tree. Some trees will drop 3, some will drop 1, some will drop 2. Whee! Timber! But it's a video game because I definitely wouldn't be doing this in real life. Dangerous. Danger getting stuck in here. All right, all the trees are cut down. Some are still standing, but they're cut. See, watch. Bloop. That's 56 trees. And the stumps do disappear on their own. You don't have to chop them up. All right. Oh, nope. I thought I had them all cut up. Wow, one fell all the way in here. Now I can't pick it up. Get these out of here that I can grab. Just a blueprint. I can put the blueprint back down. Is it annoying? A little bit, yeah. All right. There we go. Wrong asset. I should just drive the truck in here. That way I don't have to sit there and keep going back and forth like this. The reason I can't just turn around and throw is because that blueprint of that wall's in there. So it's acting like a wall, so I can't see the trailer. I've only got a few more logs. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20, 25. I got 28 on there. There's more than the car. The car only fits 20, so I got 8 more in the truck. What, 64 per trip now? Not too shabby. So Notoria. I'm gonna finish cleaning this up, and I think we're gonna call it a day because I just looked down and noticed that it's 3:30. I'm usually off at 3. We'll finish cleaning up these logs and we'll call it. Come up there. That's the only problem about putting the logs in the back of the truck like this, because you have to actually select the log, whereas on the trailer you just got to select the trailer and you'll pull a log out. This one you actually got to select which log you want to pull. Yep, I got 28. Victoria. Which is why I fill the trailer up first and then I start loading up the back of the truck from the trailer. I can load them on the trailer quicker, and then I can pull them from the trailer and throw them in the back of the truck quicker. I can stand in one spot and grab several different logs, just slightly turn and throw it on the trailer. That's running around. Move the fucking trailer now. That's right, I got enough logs in here I can load up the truck. Do what? Oh. Ah! Damn, I got a few more on here. That's not supposed to be that way, but hey. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. I got 34 on there. Maybe 70 logs I'm bringing in. But I had, what, 56 trees? Times that by 4 because you get 4 logs per tree. What? 224 logs. I mean, there's still over 70 logs here. So the first time was what, 60? Was 36 plus 28. So that's 64. And we have 70 here. Another 70 would put us at 204. There's like another 90 logs over there. And these, the way that when you stack them, you have to unstack them the same way. So if you gotta stack them from the bottom and then end at the top. So then when you unstack them, you gotta start at the top and work your way back down. Because the logs on the bottom, of course, are stuck by the ones on top. You can't just pull out the bottom log, which prevents you from doing the little quick back and forth unloading of the logs. Not all of a bad day's work. We finished our wood shop. We we built the barn for the farm equipment, the harvester, the tractor, and all the other jazz. And we've started building the greenhouse. We got some of the flooring in. We've also got the blueprints up for our chicken coop, our horse barn, our cow barn, and our sheep barn. And we've got a fence going all the way around to protect our animals from predators. As we have learned that predators can attack your animals through walls and fences. You got to have basically a double fence to prevent that from happening. Or do like me, you build a barn to stick them in, then put a fence around the barn. I mean, that actually takes less resources. That's me. Oh, I'm not going to get as many on this time because the truck's not in the right spot where I can have the logs lined up perfectly with the bed. Be just a little off. I'm not going to be able to stack it the same way. About as close as I'm going to get getting it good. That's right. That'll still give me a bunch of logs on. I'll drag you down, run away. By the darkness, I circle my. What have I become now that I We got what? 4, 8, 5, 10, 15, 20. So we got 28 again. Do this in my mind. In my Dang it. Circle. Now that I betrayed one I ever loved. I become it. Well, it's time to harvest our sunflowers again. I'll be free. Free. Dang it. All right, last load. At least I hope it's the last load. Should be the last load. Big Banana, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for following. Your phone's overheating. Oh no, Rosie. I have not been paying attention to chat at all. Okay. The murdering of heroes. When I have to put some in the truck, but come on, pick it up. Gosh darn it. Ah, I thought I clicked it. Only reason I'm not pulling them from the trailer this time like I have the last few times is because there's not very many left. And I don't want to fill up the bed of the truck and not have very many in the trailer, just because it's easier to pull them from the trailer than it is from the bed of the truck. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 left, so we'll pull 5 out of the trailer. I can't reach those from the bed of the truck. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pretty sure I'm missing a log somewhere because we had 56 trees. They give 4 logs each. And I ended up with an odd number of logs. Right, way below, way below, way below. There must be a log still in one of those blueprints over there. I'll find it when I go to start building. But I'm going to park this over here so we can replant our saplings and increase our forest even more. But we need to raid out. Let's see here. We'll have to raid somebody new because we're going to raid somebody playing Ranch Sim. At least that's the plan, is to raid someone. All right. That's not in English. That's not in English. That's not in English. That's in French. I guess we'll raid Race TV. They are playing ranch. Oh, nope, never mind. That's in Russian. Okay. I'm the only one streaming this in English, apparently. So, how about we raid into... Never mind, he's not on anymore. Well... Who am I following that's on? Holy cow, my buddy Covert's on. Let's raid him. I haven't gotten to raid him in like years. I shouldn't say years, but it's been a hot minute. So let's where's my Streamlabs? Hi, what's up, Trail? So we will raid Covert Riot. He's playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I've seen several other people playing that. Cat Karma plays it as well. All right, and we'll also do a shout out for him real quick. So if you get left behind, you know where we're going. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for hanging out. Hopefully, we will be doing beer and steer on Saturday night. Should not be any bad weather to keep me at work. So we'll do beer and steer. More than likely, it'll be 7 Days to Die, so I'll be steering my character around. Wow, the train of thought went whee! And then, of course, you know, we have book tomorrow. Don't forget, she's doing her little thing on Discord tonight. I think it's called Bitch and Stitch. So make sure y'all tune in to her for that. And I'll see y'all Saturday. Y'all have a good week. Bye.